Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best Nikon mirrorless cameras. Starting at number 5. Canon EOS Rebel. The best DSLR camera that we've tested for those on a budget is the Canon EOS Rebel SL3. This entry-level DSLR is smaller and lighter than other crop sensor DSLRs in Canon's lineup, making it easier to carry around for extended shooting sessions. Despite its relatively compact size, its controls are well spaced out, and you should find it comfortable to use even if you have large hands. Its fully articulated touchscreen is also a rarity for a DSLR at this price point, making it a little easier to compose shots taken from unconventional angles. This camera's 24. There's also a wide assortment of inputs and outputs for various accessories, including headphone and microphone jacks, a micro USB port, and an HDMI port, as well as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity for pairing the camera with your smartphone. Unfortunately, while this camera's 4K recording capability is also somewhat unique for a camera of this type, it isn't especially well suited to recording in this resolution. Coming at number 4. D5600DX Format Digital. For those who prefer Nikon's ergonomics and menu system or who already have some Nikon lenses, consider the Nikon D5600. It doesn't support 4K video like the Canon EOS Rebel T8i does. However, if you're mainly interested in photography, this is a great alternative with an even better battery life and a slightly more lightweight construction. It has a fully articulated touchscreen to help you shoot from different angles, although it's not as bright and may struggle to overcome glare in very sunny conditions. Still, the camera takes impressively sharp and detailed photos with accurate colors. However, if you prefer the ergonomics and controls of Nikon cameras and don't mind losing out on 4K, the Nikon is a solid alternative. Stand out from the crowd with photos and videos so impressive, they'll inspire you to keep shooting and learning. Out of the box, you can leave things up to the camera and immediately start taking great photos and videos without the learning curve. As your skills develop, the D5600 offers plenty of room to grow with exceptional image quality, intuitive controls, and powerful tools for pushing the boundaries of your creativity as far as they'll bend. At number 3. Canon EOS Rebel. The best DSLR camera that we've tested for beginners is the Canon EOS Rebel T8i. It's one of the most well-rounded entry-level DSLRs we've tested. It has a fully articulated touchscreen, a 24-megapixel APS-C sensor, and 4K video capability, a rarity for many beginner DSLRs. The camera is also very comfortable to shoot with and has a highly intuitive menu system, with explanations of settings for novice users. Overall, it delivers very good image quality out of the box, and photos look relatively sharp and noise-free as you raise the ISO for more dimly lit conditions. It does perform significantly better in 1080p for those interested in shooting video. Also, while it lacks in-body image stabilization, its optically stabilized kit lens does a great job of reducing camera shake. Overall, this is a well-rounded beginner camera with plenty of lens options that you can upgrade to as your skills grow. Number 2 of my list. Canon DSLR camera. The best DSLR camera that we've tested with a crop sensor is the Canon EOS 90D. This camera's 32.5 MP APS-C sensor helps deliver very good JPEG image quality out of the box, with an expansive dynamic range at low ISO and impressive noise handling capability at higher ISO levels. Its autofocus system is also very effective when tracking moving objects. It doesn't have in-body stabilization, but its digital stabilization function does a great job of helping smooth out camera shake when shooting without a tripod. Its body is advertised as being weather-sealed, enabling you to shoot in fairly tricky weather conditions. The touchscreen interface is also fully articulated, which is helpful when trying to compose shots from unconventional angles. That said, while its LPE6N battery pack offers sufficient charge for most of a day's use, you can't charge it through its USB port while the camera is in use, unlike some other mirrorless alternatives. While it's smaller and lighter than most other full-frame DSLRs like the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV, some users may still find it a little fatiguing to carry around for extended periods, especially when using bulkier or heavier lenses. And number 1. Nikon D780 Body. The best DSLR that we've tested with a full-frame sensor is the Nikon D780. This enthusiast-level DSLR feels very well built, with a large, textured handgrip and well-spaced physical controls. Its screen can tilt upward if you like to shoot from the hip, and there's also a small display on the top of its body that lets you easily check settings and remaining battery life. That, along with its remarkably easy-to-navigate menu system, makes it very comfortable to shoot with. It's also advertised to be weather-sealed against rain and humidity. It also has an exceptional battery life that should last for approximately 2,260 photos, according to Nikon. That said, it doesn't have in-body image stabilization, meaning you'll have to rely on the optical stabilization of whichever lens you're using. With its Nikon 24 to 120mm f/4G EDVR kit lens attached, it does a poor job of reducing camera shake when recording video without a tripod. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.